Dry skies, but the road was wet, so, you know, they did get a nice soggy and cold day.
Oh, yes. Yeah, in fact, it was so nice to wake up. We figured there would be some sunshine this morning, Casey, and it made for some spectacular photos. In fact, take a look at this photo sent to us from Bob O'Brien in Waldport today. Just right there as the sun was just coming up this morning, just a spectacular balance of the sun and clouds out there, just kind of a mix of it this morning. And then those showers certainly increased this afternoon. And outside right now, 37/100ths of an inch of rain so far today in the rain bucket there in Beaverton. Looking at 217 there in the background and Canyon Road there in the foreground. And rainfall amounts across the state. Look at North Bend, almost 2 inches of rain. That kind of tells you where the fire hose was aimed at last night. And just up the road in Newport, only 7/10 of an inch of rain. And outside, daytime highs, 51 for Portland as well as Salem, 52 there for Eugene as well as Newport and Astoria. Over to the east side, 40s and 50s there as well. Very gusty south winds over there. And temperatures outside at this hour are all in the 40s and 50s, except Bend in 37 degrees there. And if you have plans tonight, definitely plan for some showery and breezy weather as we go through the night. In fact, Keller Auditorium, the Singing Christmas Tree, showers before and after the show tonight for Michael W. Smith, the final show in town today. Now, I mentioned lots of watches and warnings up all over the state. I'm going to walk you through these really quick. So winter weather advisory is up for the Cascades. That's in effect until tomorrow morning about 10 a.m. I'd say another 6 to 12 inches of snow possible in the Cascades between now and tomorrow afternoon. A wind advisory continues to be up for the Columbia Basin and much of central and eastern Oregon as well. And this is a high wind watch. That's up for later Monday into Tuesday out along the coast, where we have yet another potent system moving in. Live 3D pinpoint Doppler, just lots of showers continue to roll off the coast range tonight. And you can see as I back out a little bit further, notice this little band right here of showers. That's going to affect our area as we go into tonight into Monday. But then we back out a little bit further and look at this massive area of massive storm really that's moving in, and that is aimed right at us as we go into Tuesday. That is Tuesday's rain and wind maker. In fact, let's walk you through Raincast here. I'm going to stop this at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Notice for the morning commute, well, that's that batch of showers I showed you on the satellite there. That starts to move on shore, so it's going to be a very wet Monday morning commute. Let's get a little bit of a break during the afternoon hours. Still can't rule out some showers, and then watch what happens as we go into early Tuesday. That rain really starts to slam on shore. Once again, the focus of this is going to be down to the south, down towards Medford, Sacramento. We'll get some of it here, but definitely southern Oregon and northern California don't need this. But then the other thing that you're really going to notice later in the week are the roller coaster of snow levels. So it's a rather warm storm on Tuesday. Right now, snow levels about 3,000 to 3,500 feet. They jump up to 7,000 feet on Tuesday, crash down to 4,000 feet Wednesday, between 2,000 and 3,000 feet on Thursday. And what I didn't have room for on this map, possibly as low as 1,000 feet by the time we get into probably Saturday at this point. Now, out along the coast in the valleys, we're talking about rainy and breezy weather at times. Isolated thunderstorms on the coast as well. East side, rain and snow showers, gusts there, 40 to 50 miles per hour. For the Cascades tomorrow, your snow at times continues. It'll taper off a bit in the afternoon. Snow level about 3,500 feet. Wet and breezy at times in the gorge. The gusts there once again up to about 40 miles per hour. And here in the metropolitan area, daytime highs topping out right about 50 to 51 most locations. Another wet at times, kind of breezy kind of day. It's going to be wetter in the morning versus the afternoon, so keep that in mind as you head out the door in the morning. Definitely plan for the rainy conditions. Overnight lows tonight down to the mid-40s most locations. Clouds kind of acting like a blanket, keeping these temperatures from going too low. Now, out the door, areas of rain and very breezy conditions at 7 a.m. Showers and breezy conditions at noon. Still a few scattered showers there at 4 o'clock as we wrap up the day. And then that's that Tuesday system, wet and breezy. A few showers on Wednesday. Now, notice those daytime highs by the time we get to next weekend. They really cool quite a bit down to the low 40s, Casey. And as I mentioned, we'll be watching those snow levels pretty close, but also the moisture really starts to dry up by that point as well.
All right. Thank you, Brian.
Yep.